Hello everyone, this is Stickfight2, playing The Binding of Isaac, specifically The Lost. Aha. Um, so, I have a specific goal in mind, which is to win. I'm pretty sure I will not get that goal. I've been thinking of like various strategies that could work and trying to think of items that can like let me reset a boss fight potentially if I start, take Holy Mantle damage. Because I could obviously take one hit per room, but then for extended boss fights, that's where it gets extra difficult. So one item I've come across that I discovered could actually work amazingly well, and I honestly never thought about it until I actually just saw it in the shop and was like, huh, this could help me win. Though I've gotten it twice, but didn't have very good runs otherwise and ended up failing. Actually, one was a decent run, I just completely messed up. So I do need a little bit of practice on using it as a like panic button, leave room, and try again. What item? Ventricle Cutter, Short Cutter. If you don't know what it does, it's an item that lets you use. It's an active item. Use it as whenever you want. Well, I'll just continue. Use it whenever you want, and it'll spawn a portal, one half of a portal, and then if you use it again, it'll spawn the other half. And you can use that to go from one to the other. The cool thing is you can use it to leave rooms, so it's very good for stealing boss rush item, getting out of arenas if you don't want to, for other characters, or I guess the loss if you do happen to take damage, getting out of a curse room for free. I mean, you would still, for other characters, you'd still have to pay to get into it, but, if you have flying, it's free. Death. So that's not the best item for beating a really tough boss. It should, on the Lost, as in, it's good for, it's decent for resetting, but that's about it. Other thoughts I had were some active item that has like no charge, similar to like say Guppy's Paw on the Lost, honestly Ventricle Cutter, and having the trinket so that, oh, what's this? I think I unlocked this as, I don't even remember who I used to unlock it, but I have no idea what it does. And I'm not in the phase of looking up items yet. I enjoy trying to figure out what various items do. So what could I, yeah. So get that trinket so that whenever I use an active item, I teleport. So it's basically an unlimited teleport if I want, which is decently good on the Lost. I don't want sad bombs. I'm playing the Lost repeatedly, so that's useless. Also useless. Cold, not terrible, but I feel like it can get better. Literally useless. Well, if I get another bomb or money or something, I'll try it again. Oh, what's... Oh, wow. I now know what this trinket does, and I like it. I guess randomly replaces poop with the black poops that, stun enemies in the room. Which is, no, reroll first. I like to go for Tinted Rocks as a Lost because just for the small rock chance, but they tend to be more of a waste, and I'd rather, yeah, I'll take Freeze Effect. So, where was I? Yes, the trinket that whenever you use an active item teleports you elsewhere. The main benefit of that is just unlimited teleporting, which you can use for, well, okay. You can use to just skip rooms that you don't like. You could, I guess you could guarantee error rooms eventually. I forget if that lets you teleport to error room or not, but I think it does. If it doesn't, then you can at least use it to skip straight to the boss at any floor. So that's, one idea that I have of use that. It's like a get out of jail free card. Wait, does that let me respawn as Lost if I die? I might try that trinket, assuming I don't die in this fight right here, which I've died to Krampus as lost a number of times, especially once he had that change of you don't know where his brimstone is going to come from, like that. As in, you know it's going to be one of the 8 cardinal directions, but I'm used to just it being 4. Yeah. Oh, right, I got the belly button so I can hold 2 trinkets. Already got the item room. Moving on. So that's one general strategy of just be able to leave boss room afterwards. Another idea, there are other ways of doing it as well, like maybe blink card or teleport. But there are better things you could do with blink card if you can get multiple cards. So next, some idea of... There's a few void combos that I can think of that can just give me like unlimited invulnerability. If I can first I have to get the void. The Apollyon item. If I can use it to absorb Book of Shadows and then do something that can get me unlimited charges. One idea would be like placebo, 48-hour energy. The problem with a lot of these things is it requires like multiple items to work out perfectly. Another idea I had, like blink card, something that lets me hold 2 cards, or like a card and a rune. I think that's literally useless. Lets me use a card and a rune, and I can hold like say a teleport card and like either Yera or an Algiz or something like that. So I can basically get an Algiz into the boss room. And then if I can Yera battery and get crazy battery madness so that I can just keep on Yeraing the boss room until it's just covered with Algiz runes. That's another strategy that I have in mind. So, those are a couple strategies. Those are the main ones, and I do like the idea of that. It's just, I need to be able to get there and have all that stuff, which doesn't happen in the majority of runs. So I just continue playing runs until I get something that works. And also, among most of these, I need something somewhat powerful. If I just do base damage, especially with the teleporting out of room strat, I'm pretty much never going to win. It would probably be faster to just restart a run until I have good damage and a strat that lets me teleport or whatever. And then finally, there's the super slow but reliable strategy, which uses an item that I've pretty much have not seen in Afterbirth Plus. I wonder if they made it like rare or whatnot. Nod Leaf. If I get Nod Leaf and something like, say, something like Daddy Longlegs or some familiar that can damage from afar, go into the final boss, sit there, leave the game on overnight or whatnot, just to be able to complete it. Incidentally, I did already win as the Keeper, and my strategy there was, I think, a pretty interesting one that, was not fully intentional. So it was a Cursed Eye strategy, and by not fully intentional, I mean I think I had Curse of Blind when picking up Cursed Eye, but it actually worked out really well. I also got Quad Shot. So if I'm fighting normally, I'm basically always charging, which means if I get hit, I'm pretty much guaranteed to leave the room. I also got lucky enough and managed to get Holy Mantle, which was an item that, like, I was saying, I kind of need Holy Mantle in order to get to Hush fast enough and whatnot. And then it's like, next item, Holy Mantle. Yes, I have a chance. So I used that. So I had Holy Mantle and plenty of coins. Is this... it's not that impressive of a run. But I use this as a general strategy for curse rooms, because I've definitely had lost runs end in curse rooms before. I definitely had lost runs end in curse rooms before, so I use it as a general decision factor. Unless I have like some sort of invincibility or teleport card, if I'm having a really good run, I just won't go in them. But if I'm having a mediocre run, I'll take the risk, because a dead cat is very essential on the Lost. So yeah, the Keeper run, I had... now I'll stick with this. I'll probably get more keys, and bombs can be pretty useful. Ooh. Yeah, I'm liking this trinket. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's handy. Ooh. Want that? I do not want that. Meh. This could be beneficial for getting cards. Wait, can I re-roll that item? Oh, well, I don't want clicker because I want to stay as the lost. Admittedly, switching to someone else and trying to go back to lost might be beneficial, but I might just die now if I do that. So I don't really want to try it. Ooh, yeah, I'll do this. I have to be a little bit careful to not act unintentionally, like explode myself, but it should be fine. It's pretty noticeable. Okay, back to the keeper run. Ooh. Okay. So I ended up with Cursed Eye and Quad Shot, so not fully intentionally, when trying to fight the final boss normally, I just kept on getting teleported out of the room. But what I started to do is there were a few Algiz runes on the floor, so I brought in things like that. I even brought in a gambling machine and used it to gamble and end up with a bunch of money on the floor so that I could heal if needed. Oh yeah, I forgot that gave me increased double deal chance. And I prefer double deals and loss because they're free, and yeah, they're free, and 9 lives and like Brimstone are in there. Yes, there are plenty of good items in the Angel rooms as well, but I think in general, since loss starts with Holy Mantle, double deal would be better. So yeah, I ended up doing that. It took me like an hour on the final floor, but eventually managed to pull out a victory. And I was very happy to have the Keeper fully finished, because I already did Greedier mode with him, which was surprisingly not that difficult, the final boss, just because there were coins everywhere. Oh, I've got money. Ooh. Yeah. So... yeah, I'll just take it now. I was debating, like, getting... was that on sale before? Well, if it was, I don't think I noticed it. I'm like, what's my luck? I might switch that out. Get some more keys. So yeah, it took a while on the final floor, but yeah, he's done. So now, since then, I've been playing normal runs and also occasionally playing lost runs and not succeeding with any of the lost runs. I'm trying to think of various strategies that work. It took me a while to think of the ventricle cutter one because I encountered it and I was like, oh hey, this would work really well. Chaos. Maybe I should have waited to pick it up. Well, I'll take these. Ooh. Get it out of the item pool, and we're done here. Also, another benefit of this active item is just obviously better than the D4 on the Lost because I don't want to get rid of Holy Mantle, but the mapping. It'll help speed things up because, going for Hush. Ooh. And I got plenty of bombs to go into secret rooms. So that's an item that I could put in the middle of the room or near me and then just nod leave and wait forever. Same with Meatcube, I guess, if the boss goes to where I am. Ooh. I'll take a Perthrow. I also haven't been recording that many runs, because I sometimes watch other things while playing. But I don't know, I just figured, yeah, I'll record a run today, why not? I don't think I'm going to win, but we'll see what I end up recorded with, and if it's enjoyable or not. Yep, I've got money, so I will visit the shop. Perthrow. Normally I might save it for devil deals and whatnot, but that's pretty much useless with chaos. One of my favorite things... That's useless, okay. One of my favorite things about chaos is it seems like it's really... well, first it's fun to just get more of those types of items and whatnot, but it seems like it's really likely to... Getting good on keys. Ooh. Really likely to get Guppy. Dice shard, yeah. Well, okay, I'll just use the death card. Speed up one room. Okay, I'll use it on the next card. Room. Wow. That was tankier than I expected. What? I honestly have no idea what killed me there. Like, I should have only taken one hit of damage. Do red poops just kill me? I'm glad I have this recorded. I'm assuming I remember to hit record. And I will use that to look back and figure out what on earth happened there. However, I'm glad to see that the missing poster does indeed revive me. I do have Holy Mantle, right? I feel like I should test this. A black art? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I see it there. I'll just confirm. Yeah. I'm glad I had that missing poster, and I'm slightly sad I've already used it. So I'm really hoping to get Guppy and especially Dead Cat, which Dead Cat plus Holy Mantle is, of course, amazing on the Lost. This boss, I've gotten used to it a little bit, but at first this boss was really tough for me. Wait, which one is this? I guess it's Attack Buddy. I'll just take it. Help do a little bit more damage. There will be more useless items in the future to reroll, such as health ups. Yeah. Haven't gotten that good items since I got Chaos, but I'm still being hopeful. Afraid if Chaos affects these beggars or not. So I will test it. Steps 2. Okay. I'll just re-roll this.
Dice shard.
Yeah, Explosivo definitely helps with damage. But need to be careful not to be near it. Alright, what do we get in the shop? Not anything that great. Actually, you know, an item that'll help kill me if I use it. That's just what I wanted. Oh. Yeah, these guys can be deceptively tanky sometimes. They're not like super tanky, but there have been times before when I think, it should go down with this shot, and then I get too close, and that does not happen. I'll save this. Ooh, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, actually, I almost got hit by that. I'm still, for enemies where Explosivo won't stay, sometimes deciding whether I think it'll be more damaging for me if I just use my tears or attack buddies. I'm not positive. Because like with Bluefi, you kind of have to decide which you want to go with. Yeah, like, oh. That realization was, like, Explosivo tears shouldn't be able, oh. Well, that might be game. Oh, survived. Yes, I will definitely take a guppy piece. And I'm just getting this out of the way. Plus, I forget if it counts for Bookworm or not. I'll take cards. Okay, nothing there that I want. And onward. Alright, what do we get? Sure, I'll check out Secret Room. Oh, I was just thinking, oh wait, with Contact Shot, even with enemies that Explosivo usually doesn't work on, it might work. But it didn't stay quite long enough. That time it did. I'm actually... Did I miss the... No, I did get the shop on the previous floor, that's right. So many keys. Curse of the Maze. Ooh. One... I have no idea what happened there, once again. I'm glad this is recorded. Well, in any case, there's Lost Run, and in usual Lost tradition, you lose. Anyways, thank you for watching. This has been Sick2 playing The Lost. Bye, Internet.